Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing 6 phone cases from Amazon that are all around $10 for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. Alright, I just recently got the Galaxy S22 Plus and picking a phone case is the hardest part. And so I went to Amazon and I don't want to spend a whole lot. It's a little bit of insurance. I don't need a ton. It's mostly to grip this because this metal is slippery and I am a little bit klutzy, and so I want a little bit of protection around the edges. So let's go ahead and take a look at the phone cases that came. Alright, so here are our cases. I actually ended up ordering, I think, 7 or 8 different cases, and these are the ones that ended up coming. One of them, actually I think, no, I ordered a whole lot, and 3 ended up coming as the wrong phone case. So keep an eye on that. They're pretty squirrely on like the advertisements and stuff on Amazon, where they'll switch it from the Plus to the Ultra. So let's go ahead and just start up here in the top right. So this guy is a big bag. And, ooh, this has got some like velvety, felty, almost like a leather inside here. It's a silicone case. It's actually gray. Most of the ones I picked a black just because of consistency, and I kind of prefer that. Simple. Let's see how well it goes on. Fits perfectly. Look at that. It's got a really grippy silicone. Yeah, cameras and lights, everything. It fits perfect. It is a great phone case. And we'll test all of these for a day and then give you feedback after. So, first things first, let's go ahead and switch to the next case we'll check out here. This is a more rugged one, all plasticky, hard plastic or rubber. Has a Drop Plus. So it's big on the drop protection. That. It's got individual rings for each of the lenses to help protect those. So this is a much bulkier case just from this to this. Much bulkier. But it does have some finger notches here on the sides where it goes in and out there. Oh, and look at that. It has individual volume rockers where this one is a single rocker button and then a power button. This has 2 separate volume buttons and then a power button. This is nice. This is a comfy one. I kind of like this one. Alright, let's move on to the next one here. Next is a leather case. This is one I actually had a leather case for my phone years and years ago. Probably 8 years ago. And I loved it, but I haven't had another leather one since, and this is nice. Granted, it is a $10-ish leather phone case. So if you look here, we got a little bit of trim. I don't know if you can see that, but right here on the edge, the leather sticks up above the plastic frame just a little bit. But that leather feels nice, and it's even got the leather here on the sides. A single large cutout for the cameras and the lights. It's a nice case. It's got a rubbery frame. Next, we'll take a look at this really rugged looking one from Lumarque. Lumarque. This has got kind of a green tint to it. I don't remember what color I asked for. Or maybe they only had this one color, but it also has the little finger thing that pops out where you can like prop your phone up, or let's see, can you do it that way too? Yeah, like that. This guy rotates. Nice. I've seen these before. I have some friends that have one similar to it. Has a single cutout for our lenses. Pretty big, bulky. It's got some rubber on the front edge, but the rear edge is like almost a satin plastic. Like a matte satin plastic, a hard plastic, or soft plastic. I don't know what you'd call that. Phone goes in, fits nicely. I like it. Not bad. I kind of like the finger notches on this one more than like on a bulky case like this. It does have a little bit of ribbing here on the corners to help you get some traction if you're holding the phone, depending on where you're holding it. And that, obviously, this that's a little difficult to get out. It does have a little notch here. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the frame. It does have a little notch right here to see, to be able to get your fingernail under it to flip this guy up. Go to the next one here. Very plain packaging, and it's in, like, there is nothing, like no names, nothing on this one. But super thin plastic, super, like seriously super thin. Look at this. So it has a I don't know if you can see that, it has this little thing for like a keychain, so you can, you know, hang it from a lanyard or something. It clicks in really nice. Ooh, I like this one. This is very low profile, comfortable. Again, a single thing for the lenses, but it does have a separate ring for your flash. We have our separate rockers for the power and the volume. I wonder how these other ones will look. This has separate buttons, separate buttons, separate buttons. It's just this one silicone one so far that has an individual button to turn up and down the volume. That, I've had older phones that was super frustrating. It's like, am I hitting the power button or the volume button? You never know. All right, let's move on to our last case here. Ooh, this one comes with a warranty card. Look at that. And we got some hexagonal pattern here. Rubbery, flimsy. This is a very standard phone case that I would expect. It's not silicone, it's more of a rubber. Kind of glossy, a little slippery if you ask me. It's got a notch here with a carbon fiber design on it there at the bottom. It says Jet Tech, J-E Tech. Yeah. Oh, this one, speaking of, has a single volume rocker with the power button as well. Alright, there are the phone cases. I'm going to go ahead and test out each one of these for a day and let you know what I think of each one.
Eventually.
Alright, you guys, I have taken the day with each one of these, and there's a couple of really good ones. We'll just start going through the lineup here. So the Jet Tech, the last one I think I talked about, it's fine. I really don't like the single rocker for volume, and it is just a little bit slippery, but it's fine. This one, the silicone one here from KW Mobile, this one is a magnet for dust and lint, and you put it in your pocket. As it comes out, it is then extracted every ounce of lint from your pocket, and it's now stuck to the phone, and it drove me bonkers. Didn't like it. Also, single volume rocker, not a fan. Next is Panda Glass. So this one is one of the rugged ones that has like the finger notches on it, and I loved it. I loved it, but the very first day, the frame cracked. Just in my pocket, the plastic frame on it cracked. So that's less than stellar. I might exchange this one and see if I can get another one and see if it'll last better, but I did really like the finger notches and things like that on this one. Next, the leather one. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as my previous leather one. It was a much nicer leather. It was a thin leather, and it was pleasing to hold. This one is fine. It's good. Also, I use a pop socket, and I'd feel guilty putting a sticker on the back of this guy, pop socket sticker on the back. So I don't think I'm going to go with this leather one personally either. If you like the leather, I think this is a great option if that's what you're into, is like the nice leather ones. Our one with the kickstand and the finger ring and whatnot. This one is kind of cool. The finger ring seems almost like a little too high for me, and I don't know. I don't love it, and I also prefer a pop socket. I have the pop socket mount everywhere, so on my car and in my wife's car, things like that. So switching over to this is not something I plan on doing. If you don't use pop sockets and you want the little notch, it's actually great. It worked great. It's durable. It's got enough grip on it. It's comfortable. It's not too bulky, but it is definitely a durable case. If you're a little rough, this is a good one. And lastly, the unnamed, no name, super thin, what is this? There's literally nothing on this thing. Just a case. No brand names, nothing, but it's super thin. It's got some little notches here in the bottom to help flex when putting the phone in and out. Has the 2 volume rockers, this little button on the bottom. This one is actually my favorite. It's a little bit grippy, got a little bit of siliconiness to it. It's pretty thin, low profile, fits in the pocket really well without adding a whole lot to it. I think this is the one I'm going to use. I am going to still trade out for this one here, the Panda Glass. I'm still going to try and trade this one with Amazon and then maybe switch back and forth. But this one right here, the basic case, this is the one that I prefer and I'm going to go with. Let me know what you would prefer in a phone case, what you look for when using a phone case in the comments below. I will have links to all of these phone cases in the description, as well as links to a bunch of other stuff like Amazon Prime and to the Honey browser extension, where you can watch for the best prices on these devices. So that is going to be the video for today. Again, if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Please consider subscribing if you found this video useful. Please share it with a friend if they're having trouble picking the right phone case for them, and we will see you guys in the next video.